everyone. It is Lauren coming at you with a very different kind of fun, I think it's fun, video for you today. So basically, these are books that have changed my life. In the course of my life, these are books that I have read and that have truly changed me to be a better person and to motivate to be positive and things like that. And it's always good to be positive. Surround yourself with positive people. Don't let anybody drain your energy. So that's basically what that is. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead with the first book that has changed my life. And this particular book was actually a book rec from my sister. She printed off the sheet, and I still kept the sheet that she gave me this book rec from. That takes dedication and pride, guys. It takes that. But basically, this particular book follows the story of Charlie. And it follows him in his life, of what he goes through in his life. He's basically a wallflower. He doesn't have very many friends. He lost his friend to suicide. His friend Michael to suicide. And then basically, he meets these two people named Sam and Patrick. And Patrick is Sam's stepsister. And they all become really good friends. We meet Mary Elizabeth, we meet Alice, we meet Bob, Bob is my favorite character in the movie, if you've seen the movie. Because Bob's like he's always stoned all the time and he's the funniest character in the movie. But the book, it deals with more than just friendship and happiness. It does deal with a lot of dark stuff, like his aunt. He remembers his aunt dying. He remembers a lot of things in his life. He went through a very dark period as a kid. And he remembers it like it's all coming to him in flashbacks and this and that. It's just like too much. Like he blames himself on his aunt's death. But, you know, I'm taking a lot of that from the movie because, you know, I read that in the book. But the thing I loved about this book, this book is amazing because it has my tie-in love of Rocky Horror Picture Show, which if you didn't know that, it's one of my other favorite movies. But it has my tie-in with that, hence why my sister recommended me this book. And I've read this book twice, and it's the most amazing book I've ever read. And the movie is also really great if you haven't seen that. I've seen that movie way too many times. But the movie's changed my life too, just like the book has, and I highly suggest you get this book. It's amazing. It will do wonders for you. I absolutely love that book. The next book I received is I was saying We Are Strong. I meant to say We Are Infinite from the previous book. But Staying Strong by Demi Lovato. This is a day-by-day read. For every day in the year, there's something positive and motivating to change yourself for the better. I got this for me because I needed something positive in my life. This was one of the first books I ever bought that was supposed to be positive, motivating kind of thing. And I love the cover of this book too. It's inspiring an idea for a tattoo I might want to get in the future. That's another thing y'all didn't know. But anyways, this particular book I've absolutely loved. And read it, and it has beautiful things. Like the one I read for today was Don't wait around for other people to be happy for you. Any happiness you get, you've got to make yourself. That was from Alice Walker. That was the quote I read today. And that's a beautiful quote. It has something different for each day. It has song lyrics, it has quotes, it has things she's learned in her life, and that's the thing I've absolutely loved about this book. Get this book. It's amazing. I loved it. And it has changed my life. I've absolutely loved it. The next book is from Katie Farrell. This is Devotions for a Healthier You. I bought this off Amazon. This particular book I wanted to get because I needed like a devotional book to read in the morning because I am, reading about the Bible and learning about Jesus, which is awesome. But I wanted a book that also helped make myself feel better on the inside. And this book did make myself feel better on the inside. And the verse I read today that I love, it's from Isaiah 43:19, which reads, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." That's the one I read this morning, in case you were wondering. But this book's amazing. It has beautiful verses and prayers at the end, which I'm still going to memorize the prayers. I still haven't done that yet for this particular book. This book's amazing. It's got a meal plan that has delicious recipes. I primarily got it for the food, but the book is also really great. And yeah, put this on your book rec list, guys. That's amazing. The next two books are both from Joel Osteen, but we're going to start with the first Joel Osteen book. The first one is You Can, You Will, which my mom recommended I read. And this particular book, like I said, you guys know I went through a rough year last year, losing friends, and a breakup. Was just like, whoa, she got 2 bombs thrown at her and they just both blew up. So basically, this particular book has wonderful things you can learn from it, like, distance yourself from the negativity, like, don't deal with this, don't deal with that, basically. And this book has that, and he's amazing. It's no wonder my family loves him to death, but he's a great human. Like, he needs to be around. He's awesome. I enjoy his book. That book a lot. It did help me. This next book is also from Joel. This is from Fresh Start. This is Fresh Start. My lovely sister got me this book. And this book is like, the title says, The New You Begins Today. Now, this particular book, it was to make a new change. Like, 2016, no pun intended, a fresh start. It was a new fresh start for me. It's the year of the monkey, so it's basically like the year of me. The year of the I'm the monkey in the Chinese zodiac, in case y'all were wondering. So it's the year of the monkey this year, so it's like it's the year of me, basically, because it's me this year. Focusing on me, which is an awesome thing, but this book is amazing. I've absolutely loved it. So there's a verse from Hebrews 12:1, which reads, "Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us." I love that verse. It's really good. But it also has a year-long Bible plan, so if you want to follow the whole Bible within a year, that's also really great. It would take me a while to catch up on it, but it's a really good book. Put it on your list. The next book my lovely therapist gave me. This particular book is The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. I actually heard this through a video I was watching from Cambria Joy. It was her 5 Ways to Love Yourself, which I freaking love that video. But this particular book, with all that being said, there's a chapter that really stuck out to me in this book. It was from chapter 13, which is Mark 12:30, which reads, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength." It's speaking to me, guys. It's just really speaking to me today. It's a beautiful verse, and that's the verse my therapist read to me when I got the book, when she gave this book to me as a hard-earned reward for all the hard work I did. And this book is truly motivating. It's really good. It's from a different perspective. It's from his perspective, which is very different, very God-driven, Bible-driven. It's an amazing book. I highly suggest it. The next book is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I've mentioned this book a lot in my videos because this book is freaking amazing. It's ways to change your life and to make it better, and this book has changed my life because, this is from chapter 19 in the book. "I have lived a long life and I've had many troubles, most of which never happened." From Mark Twain, American author and humorist. So that's a quote that really stuck out to me. I really like this book, and the one thing I love about the book is it has a section on how to meditate. And you guys know meditation is like my favorite thing to do in the world. It may make you sleepy, it may make you feel weird, but I freaking love it. Anyway, whoa, that was awkward. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe as always. Is that all the memories? And I will see you awesome peoples in my next video. Bye!